Namaste. Welcome. Thank you for watching. My name is Deva Vasuda. We are going to talk a little bit about the sensations you can experience while chanting or sitting in silence after chanting, and we will chant together and sit in silence afterwards. Today I would like to talk a little bit more about the sensations you can experience while chanting or after chanting when you're sitting in silence. I always use something to remember what I wanted to say, so sometimes you will see me watching down. Forgive me, but my head is not to remember, but for other things, for me at least. What sensations could you experience and how can you interpret this? One of the things you might have experienced or will experience in the future when you're new at this is shocking movements. When you start shaking during chanting or during meditation after chanting, it means that you are in very deep relaxation, despite of the fact that you're very awake as well. The body, the self-regulation system is at work, so that's very good indeed. You release the control as your body shows, so be happy with it and accept. Maybe you get very tired. This may be necessary to go through the end up with the awake. Allow it. If you fall asleep too often, just take some rest before you go into meditation after you have rested. It's just a sign your body is giving you, and the body is wise, so listen to your body. You might feel sick. It happened to me. Due to the vibrations that also continue to work during the silence, everything can be vibrated separately. Breath plays an important role. It's an anchor and we deal with it more consciously. Oxygen raises a lot, literally when it comes to toxins being released. But figuratively, forgive me my English, because a lot can be seen. If you feel dizzy or nauseous, keep breathing, but don't push. Drinking hot drinks afterwards detoxifies. Sometimes I have to look because my English isn't that good and I don't remember the right English words. Maybe you experience a headache afterwards. With headache, there's a simple thing you can do. You can move your head very slowly to the right and then very slowly to the left. And you can do the same with your shoulders to the right and to the left. I'm doing it not that slowly, but you can do it even more slowly. And then your arms, your elbows, your whole arms, and you go through your whole body with that. And you will notice that the energy that was too much in your head will flow through the rest of your body, and you can ultimately, it will go all away. You can give it to Mother Earth, and remember to give something back to Mother Earth. And when your headache is gone, you might give some energy back to her. Maybe you will experience that you get cold or warm. If you get cold, it's because you are frozen, and I mean that in a mentally, what's the right word? You know what I mean. Frozen in the brain will express in your body, because body and mind are one. Heat is flowing, and that's allowing life. When you come into relaxation, your blood vessels with muscle tissue also relax, and the muscles will open and allowing to let your blood flow better. I once experienced that I was so hot I felt like a flame, so I was embracing life fully, I guess, at that point, and it was a really profound experience, I can say. Maybe you tingle. This also means that you are allowing yourself to live. Oxygen and breathing is literally accepting life. Maybe you've noticed that when you accept something you hear or you see, you do like this. Take notice of that. Then it's accepting, and you breathe in the life, and you breathe in something that feels true to you. There's no truth, but you can feel like something is true for you. This enhanced during the more conscious breathing during silence, so also the unconscious silence between the sounds when chanting. Sometimes you might feel nauseous. The I can't pronounce it, I'm so sorry. The diaphragm, is that the right way to express it? And heart are split. We are constantly trying to keep them together when this happens. So breathing during chanting and meditation changes this, which can manifest itself in a nausea. This just needs time, and it will pass. Just accept for what it is. If it gets too worse, you might want to take a break and start over a little bit later, or maybe at the next week or so. Just take care of yourself. In a general sense, it can help to breathe out through the mouth and to breathe in through the nose. So you go like you're making full circles. And with that, you allow emotion to float, kind of float. And that will make it easier for you to handle your emotions, just with your breath. You can experience various unexpected physical sensations. Sometimes reciting a mantra too often can cause physical effects. For example, I once repeated the Maha Mrityunjaya mantra 108 times, and I did that twice a day for about a week or so, and I experienced chest pain. And I stopped because I listened to my intuition that it wasn't good. And only months later, I learned from somebody who was far more experienced than I was that this particular mantra is so strong, so powerful that it's not recommended to chant it 108 times, and certainly not twice a day or a lot of times in a short period. So when you chant a mantra and you don't know if you should repeat it often or maybe a little less, just look on the internet, try to seek contacts who can help you with that, or listen to your intuition. If you have a good intuition and you're tuned into that, your intuition will tell too. So, having said this, I would like to chant with you and see what sensations you experience, and go from there. I would like to sing the mantra Maha Mrityunjaya with you. I will use a mantra from Deva Premal, Miten and Manose, because it's so beautiful. I could think of an own mantra, but I don't think it's as beautiful as this one. I really love this mantra. The words go like Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sukandim Pushti Vardhanam Uruva Rukam Iva Bandanam Mrityo Ruksham Amritat. Maybe the words sound difficult to you. You can also start listening. Listening, it took me a while to learn those words. I listened a lot, and the vibrations you experience during the period you are listening will work through your body as well. Of course, when you chant yourself, it will vibrate a little bit more, but people who are more experienced in chanting, it's been said that they don't chat out loud anyway. They do it in silence in their head. The meaning of the mantra, I will read it because my memory is not for that, like I said before. It means we worship Shiva, the three-eyed. That means Triambakam. the Lord, Yajamahe, who is fragrant, Sukhandim, and nourishes, Pushti, and grows, Vardhanam, all beings. As the ripened cucumber, Urvarukamiva, is automatically liberated by the intervention of the farmer from its bondage to the creeper when it fully ripens. May he liberate us, Makshya, from death, Mrityor, for the sake of immortality. It's, by the way, a really nice mantra if you have a satsang to start your satsang with. The Maha Mrityunjaya mantra is a prayer to Lord Shiva for protection against all diseases, poverty, and fears, that he blesses us with prosperity, a long life, and good health. Lord Shiva is also called Triambakam, the three-eyed one, because his third eye is opened by the power of penance and meditation. The third eye is in the space between the eyebrows and is open when you experience spiritual awareness. So when we pray to Lord Shiva, we are actually asking for his victory and help, opening our third eye for spiritual knowledge. The natural consequence of this awareness is that we are being led in the direction of spiritual liberation, and that we achieve liberation from the cycles of death and being born again. The Maha Mrityunjaya mantra is a large timeless mantra revealed through the heart of the divine for the good of all. And that last sentence is a very important one to me, because I always like to dedicate the merits I achieve by chanting a mantra to all beings. So again, the Maha Mrityunjaya mantra is a large, timeless mantra revealed through the heart of the divine for the good of all. With that intention, I would like to chant with you. I will put the music on. Yes, and you can download this mantra. It's online. You can find it. Just type the name of the mantra. Well, before we start, make sure you're sitting in a comfortable position with a straight spine. Breathe in and out. Maybe you're already in a circle. Breathe in and out. Whatever you are feeling, breathe in and out. And let's chant together. Triambakam yajamahe sugandhim pushti vardhanam urvakamiva bandhanam mrityur mukshamamritat mrityur mukshamamritat. Triambakam yajamahe sugandhim pushti vardhanam urvakamiva bandhanam mrityur mukshamamritat mrityur mukshamamritat. Triambakam yajamahe Sukanyam pushti vardhanam urva dukamiva bandhanam Rityur mukshamamritat Rityur mukshamamritat Triyambakam yajamahe sukanyam pushti vardhanam urva dukamiva bandhanam Mrityor mukshamamritat Mrityor mukshamamritat Triyambakam yajamahe sukanyam pushti vardhanam urva dukamiva bandhanam Mrityor mukshamamritat Mrityor mukshamamritat Triyambakam yajamahe sukanyam pushti vardhanam urva dukamiva bandhanam Mrityor mukshamamritat Mrityor mukshamamritat Stay a little bit longer in silence. You might experience in your body and mind after chanting together the silence. And take note of the physical sensations you feel. The body is wise. It moves. You are aware. Let it happen. Perhaps a lot is happening. Let the horse run. If that's what you feel, don't fight it. The movement in nature is always action, but afterwards there's silence. Perhaps you're already experiencing this silence. Sitting in silence means you're still connected. Sounds fall into it. Silence is always there. And even in silence, there's always movement, just like the seasons in nature. Movement is natural. Even when we sit still, there's movement. That's good too. It's part of life. Sitting without any kind of structure. By chanting the Maha Mrityunjaya mantra, you have made a step in release. Your emotional memory is stored in the body. That network is many times larger than the capacity of your brain. You helped yourself to regulate this. You have given yourself a valuable exercise without knowing in your head, and thereby you have set something in motion. Remember, chanting and meditating starts with you, but you yourself are everything else at the same time. So you can dedicate the merits of chanting this mantra to the well-being of all beings. May all beings be liberated. May all beings be free. May all beings be happy. Namaste. And you might want to sit a little bit longer in silence. Every minute is a minute extra. You can make up with it some other moment of the day. Thank you for chanting with me. Thank you for your presence. If you like to receive more of these mantra meditations, you can subscribe to the inspiration letter. I will inform you when there's a new video. Or you can be a member of the free meditation app Insight Timer. There's a free group, Nada Brahma Satsang there, and I will pronounce a new video there too. Namaste to you all.